And welcome back, folks. And I told you this is the time to get out your paper and pencil and write down anything exciting. I do want to tell you that the Red Ribbon, 270 Central Avenue, Northwest, is having Christmas in July, 50% off all Christmas items and all other holidays. Thanksgiving, Halloween, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, anything that's associated with a holiday is 50% off right now. And no, I'm not going out of business. I just need to reduce my inventory because I have new things coming in for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And I already have some in, but I can't put them out at 50% off. So you need to come by the Red Ribbon 10 to 3, Monday through Friday, and 10 to 3, Monday through Wednesday of next week. But I will be open Saturday, which I'm normally not, and that'll be 10 to 3 on Saturday. I will be open. So come by and see us. Now, let's get to some other things that you might want to know about. The Family Promise of Bradley County fundraiser luncheon is going to be Monday the 24th from 12 to 1 at First United Methodist Church. And the tickets are $25 a person or $200 for a table of 8. And you can purchase tickets online at familypromisebradley.org/2017 banquet. And or for more information, you can call Alan Goslin at 339-2969. Family Promise is a wonderful organization. We just talked about the caring place that helps people, and Family Promise helps people. They help them get jobs and get permanent housing. So this is a great organization, and we have several churches in Cleveland and Bradley County that sponsor week-long events where the Family Promise participants come and live in the church for the week, and then they go out during the daytime, apply for jobs, write resumes, do different things. The kids go to schools. So this is a great organization. Now, Andrew Hunt will be on with us Wednesday to talk about everything exciting that's going on at the library. So right now, though, I want y'all to remember that every Wednesday this summer from 1 to 3, there's free lunch in the community room. Anyone 18 or under can eat. They are free. There's no sign-up required. You just show up to eat. But parents, if you're going to come with your child, you will not be fed. So you might want to bring a bag lunch, or you might want to sit somewhere away from them because, sorry, this is for infant to 18-year-olds. Zumba is still going on, and I've told you about this Zumba. I had a gal in the Red Ribbon today that had just come from Zumba. Bless her heart. 8:10 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays in the community room at the library. And for information about the library, www.clevelandlibrary.org, and you can check out all their events. The Road to Reentry, which we had the gal on 2 weeks ago to talk about that. Prep Day is today, Tuesday, from 9 to 3, and the fair is tomorrow, Wednesday, from 10 to 2. And so if you want more information about that, 423-252-5062. And it may be too late for you to get into this one this time, but if you'll call and get some information, they may be able to help you at a later date. We got some Bradley County classes. They're having reunions. The class of 1967, your reunion is going to be the 21st and 22nd. So if you don't know about it, call a classmate and find out. This will be your 50th, yes, I said it, 50th anniversary. I know because I've already had mine. The class of 1988 will be July the 16th. So any of these people that are in your class, if you haven't heard about these, give them a call. Now, the best kept secret in Bradley County, and I try to get it out there as often as I can, is the Small Business Development Center at Cleveland State. And they work with entrepreneurs. They work with small businesses that are struggling. They'll work with you if you think you want to open a small business. They are great. And so they've got some things that are coming up, and the first ones will be today, and it'll probably be too late for you to get in on those, but you can give them a call, and I'll give you that info in a minute. But both of those are Secrets of Web Ninja, website development, and Secret of Web Ninja, Google My Business. Both of those are today. But then we have Boots to Business, and this is for veterans. And this is an entrepreneur class. It's 9 weeks. It starts on July 18th from 5:30 to 7:30. Any of you veterans who think you might want to open a business, this is a great opportunity for you all to get some real in-depth study into how to open a business, what to do with your business once you open it, how to advertise your business, et cetera, et cetera. And these folks over here at the Small Business Development Center are great. And I need to try to get David or one of those guys on here to talk to us. Now, we also have the Internet and Data Security for Small Businesses, which is July the 20th from noon until 1:30. And there's two ways for you to get information about the Small Business Development Center. You can go to www.tsbdc.org. Tennessee Small Business Development Center, tsbdc.org/CSCC, because they're on the campus of Cleveland State. Or, if you're old like me, you'd rather just make a phone call, 423-478-6247. 423-478-6247. And they can tell you everything that you need to know about all the seminars, and everything over there is free, folks. That's the wonderful thing about it. And they're sponsored, or they're subsidized by donations and by different organizations helping to fund them. And of course, they're there on Cleveland State's campus. Wonderful, wonderful group of people. Very professional. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, the Downtown Farmers Market is now open Thursdays 3 to 6 at the old woolen mill, and they have fresh grown produce. Sometimes there's craft booths. I saw somebody had some flowers there, live flowers, making beautiful bouquets the other day. So that is on Thursdays from 3 to 6. Now, the next show I'm going to have some people on from the sheriff's office, because they have 3 camps. One of them's going on right now. One of them will be July 17th through the 21st, and one of them will be 24th through the 28th. And these are called SOS camps. And I'm not really sure what SOS stands for, but our next program, somebody will be here. Janet Conley will be here to tell us about the SOS camps and how many people can still enroll in them. And this is something the sheriff's office is doing, and I think this is a wonderful program. Now, the Museum Center at 5 Points is now has the exhibit Our Community, 7 Wars. And then on July 14th, they're from 6 to 8:30, they're going to show the 1941 film Sergeant York. And this film will also be shown on Friday, September 22nd and Tuesday, December 12th. And for those of you all that don't know, Alvin York was a native Tennessean, served in World War I, and received the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery. Really good movie. I've seen it years ago because it was made in 1941. Now, I was not actually alive in 1941, okay? But I have seen the movie, and the best I remember, it's in black and white. So don't go in there expecting some big, fantastic color production. But it's a very, very good, and I'm trying to think of the actor that stars in it. Really, really good. And so it's from 6 to 8:30 on July the 14th. Now, there'll be a preview at 5:50. It's a local documentary that 3 students from Lake Forest Middle School did, and they won the state history contest. And I'm not sure how they did in the national, and I need to check on that. But they did a documentary on kind of an obscure World War II veteran. It's very, very good. I've seen the documentary. It's a very moving documentary, and the kids are really to be commended for this, folks. I mean, they did a lot of work on this, and they did win the Tennessee History Contest for that. So that will be at 5:50 that day. Now, we had Elizabeth on to talk about the summer camps, and she gave you phone numbers. I'll give those to you again, 423-476-5573, to call about anything that might be going on at the Y. First Friday Festival, sponsored by Main Street and the Allied Arts Council of the Cleveland-Brady Chamber of Commerce, and funded by Vocker. We had the second one Friday. It was very good. We had 2 bands. They were great. We had bouncy toys, face painting, all kinds of food was there. Sonic was there. G-Daddy's was there. There was Jumpin' Jack ice cream or Hoppin' John or some kind of ice cream. I'm not sure. But all kinds of food was there. I worked the bouncy slide. I was supposed to work from 7 to 7:30. Nobody came to relieve me, so I was there from 7 to 9, which I'm not real pleased about, but that's okay. I was there. And the next one is August the 5th, beginning at 6 o'clock. It's 1st August, first Friday in August. I'm saying the 5th, it may be the 7th. Anyway, first Friday in August, downtown at the Courthouse Square on the plaza side of the courthouse. Free. And there will be 2 bands, and they will be extremely entertaining. Now, here's one I'm just throwing out to you, folks. Thursday, the 13th, at 7 o'clock, will be the Holstein steer sale at the Athens Stockyard. Now, you know, I try to get Athens things on here because we are shown in Athens. We're on Charter Channel 5, Comcast 210, and Rabbit Ears 27. So this is going to be at the Stockyard, and the phone number there is 423-475-3582. Adult Promise, don't forget this, Adult Promise at Cleveland State. If you need to call and get some information about this, 423-473-2318. And the reason you want to do that, if you are an adult and you did not go to college and you want to go back, we now have an Adult Promise which will start in the fall of 2018 for you to go back to Cleveland State tuition free. And this is a wonderful opportunity, folks. So you want to be sure that you check in on that if you're interested in doing that. Now, the Rivertown Festival in Calhoun, and we had Donna Goad on with us the other day, and she told us about this. She looked so patriotic, and I felt so bad because I didn't patriotic that day, but she really looked great. And this is going to be in Calhoun at the Hiawassee Meadowlands Park and also at the Hiawassee Blueway. And there's a lot of activities, and we talked about how much fun this is going to be. It's going to be a craft market. There's going to be food, 5K run to the river or a 1K walk, pontoon boat rides, cardboard regatta. Now, you have to make your boat before you go, but you have to go online, www.calhounrivertown.com, to get the specifications on the boat, because you're not going to be able to tar these boats or rubberize these boats. These have to be cardboard boats for the cardboard regatta. And I love these, folks, because usually you get about 10 feet off the dock and you sink. But that's okay. It's fun. And then there's a photo contest, a fishing contest, sandcastle contest, and lots more. So you can call 423-336-2348, or again, go to that website, www.calhounrivertown.com. And the events and the activities are going from 10 to 6. And this will be a super day on the river or in the Meadowland Park there at Calhoun. Now, also on Saturday will be the pet adoption at Petco on Paul Huff, and that'll be from noon until 5. And then the July 19th through the 22nd is the 47th anniversary of the Singing Echoes. They'll be at the Singing Echo Park on Bryson Lane in Cleveland. The singing starts, each day's different, but it's either 6, 6:30, 6:15. There's a whole lot of gospel groups that are going to be there, folks. And for more information on that, 423-472-2421. And the Singing Echoes Museum with rare group memorabilia and 47-year history will be open at the same time. Now, Cleveland State is going to do a Q&A, question and answer, at Cleveland State on July the 20th from 5 to 7 for Tennessee Reconnect, which I told you, these adults, if you all want to get into that, however. And that's 423-473-2318. There'll be a Q&A at Cleveland State on the 20th, so any of you all that have questions about that. Distinguished Young Woman is back on the calendar, July 21st and 22nd. More information for that to come up. Cleveland City Ballet fall registration is going on now, but the classes actually begin August 14th. So if you're interested in your child going to a class in the Cleveland Ballet, you need to go ahead and call them, 423-472-0167. Yippee, YIPPEA, for Cowpea. The Yippee for the Farm, the Cowpea Festival, is coming up September the 9th. And you're looking at me right now and saying, why is she telling us about September the 9th? Well, folks, it's just like right around the corner. I mean, this whole summer's going fast. That happens in Charleston. I'm going to get Melissa on to tell us about that. But if you want to go online, it's www.cowpeafestival.com. and you can get more information. And right now they've got a photo contest going on. It started May the 1st, and it'll end August the 11th. Now, August 11th is not that far off, folks. So if you see something you want to take a picture of and you think this would be awesome, this would be a winner, take it and go online and see what you're supposed to do with it once you take it. www.cowpeafestival.com. And the winners of that will be announced the day of the festival. Now, the Ocoee River Jam is July 28th through the 30th. Tickets can be purchased at ocoeeriverjam.com, and Confederate Railroad will be the closing act that day on Sunday. Junior Achievement has their JA Race to Achieve on August 26th. Registration's at 7 a.m. that morning. You can go online, though. Email melanie.knatzer.ja.org or 614-8777 if you don't want to show up at 7 o'clock in the morning. But the race time, it starts at 8. It is a sanctioned event because Terra Running will be there timing people. I bragged on Walker Valley. They came last year, their track team did, and they won one of the events, or one of their runners won one of the events. And bless his heart, he was going to win or die. And when he came across the finish line, I wasn't really sure but he really did a great job. And this is something very exciting that's coming up October the 5th, and I have to get Brian Graves on to talk to us about it. Markathon, Alzheimer fundraiser, and this will begin at 7 a.m. on October the 5th and go till 10 a.m. on October the 6th, and a lot more information about this. And this is an event that Mark Grissom used to do on the radio to raise money for Alzheimer's, and now Brian Graves has taken this on, and that's why it's called a Markathon. And there's a lot of exciting things going to happen. It's going to be at the Cleveland High School gymnasium. A lot of guests coming on, a lot of people coming to talk about different aspects of Alzheimer's. And those of you who have had Alzheimer's patients in your family, I've had one in mine, know the struggles with Alzheimer's. And if we could find a cure for this disease, it would be wonderful. If we could find out even some things that we could do to slow down the disease, it would be wonderful. So these are some of the things that are going on, folks. And so I hope you had a great 4th of July week. We enjoyed being off for a week. Now we're back with you, and so I hope you enjoyed today's show, and we'll have 2 more guests, and I already know who they are, at our next show, so we'll see you then. So bye-bye from Nancy's Neighborhood.